Hi, good morning. Um, I'm still laying in a bed and I just had this dream a while ago. Um, it was a bit weird, but weird is in my name. So I don't know, it was still weird. So I'm about to just tell the dream and see if there's any significance to anybody, anyone, including myself that's out there about this dream. So the main thing that I want to say about this dream is it involves blue blue tape on the ground, an outline of blue tape in a rectangle shape. Little people, meaning like adults that are little people, so not little children, but like little people, like the Oompa Loompas. It involves glass windows or a glass wall, like the whole wall is like glass with doors on the wall that's glass, like double doors. Chains, like like when you chain up somebody, but chains on the doors, like these heavy, thick chains on the doors. Involves gasoline, and like a computer room or a library. Okay, so I wrote some notes down so I remember. Okay, so basically the dream was, now when I be having these types of dreams, I don't know if I'm in the dream or if I'm somebody else that's like in it, that's like seeing what happened. But most of the time, I figure that I'm not even myself. Like, I'm not Demetra. Somebody else. I'm probably in somebody else's body or something. So, it started off, I'm going to say it's like a library room slash computer room in a school. Okay. So, and say it's like middle school or high school. But it was like in the school. Yeah, I feel like this was like at a school, not like at a business building. And this I was sitting, okay, the room that I was in, it was near the front office. And the room that I was in had a couple of people inside the room, and it just felt like a computer room. I remember when I was in elementary school, at Bradbury Heights, and Miss Moore, like we didn't have any windows in the computer room. It was on the first floor. No windows in the computer room. And sometimes she would keep her door closed. Sometimes she would have it open. But the time she would have her door closed and like the class would be coming out that was in front of us, the computer time, was ending, and then my class would be standing outside the door waiting for them to leave out. So she would open the door. So everybody leaving out in the previous class, when everybody gone, we would come inside. And I remember coming inside and it's like that heat. It's like a humidity of like, I don't know, like the feeling, I don't know, the energy of the computers. It was like real humid kind of energy. I don't know how to explain it, but I know sometimes I feel that way or get the feeling like, say the TV is off, a TV off, and then you cut the TV on, and then it's like make a sound that goes in the room. And I don't even know. It's like a sound when the TV cuts on. You. I can't explain it. Like if y'all know, y'all know. If you don't know, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But in the dream, I felt the feeling of being in a computer room, like the heat, the humidity, the energy, like something about, I don't know, like all the appliances on is like cause like a heat kind of a thing, like a humidity. So that's why I'm like a computer room. But I also seen like books, like shelves with books on it. So where I was sitting at, I was near the front door to leave out of the computer room, but I was sitting like at a bar stool. So in this room, library slash computer room. They had regular desks, like regular tables that you can sit down on. And then it also had like the tall tables, like the bar stools when you could sit at to be higher up, I guess to be on a laptop or something if you bring your own laptop or, whatever. So I was sitting there. Like I said, I don't know, was I, it, when I was thinking about this dream, I'm thinking I probably was a teacher. I don't think I was a student. I think I was a teacher. But I was sitting, on a bar stool, at the table, the tall table, you know, other people inside, like other students sitting at regular tables. It was like a couple of bar tables, so other kids sitting there, or other people sitting at the bar stools. So then this guy came in. He had on a white shirt, and it was like a long white shirt, not too long, not like long I was like in the 2000s when people was like my long white tee, not that long, but it wasn't as tight as these guys be wearing these shirts now, not the tighty whities, but like a regular t-shirt that was like loose and some blue jeans on, and there was this black guy, and he had no hair. He kind of looked like DMX. Like his face was like a little scruffy with the black and white salt and pepper hair on his face. So like he had like the cheek hair beard with the mustache, and then like the ones that's on his chin. It was like salt and pepper, black and white, kind of gray hair, gray and black hair, scruffy looking, not beady bead hair, not like you need to brush them beady beads off your face. It was like he could have, combed it some, but it wasn't like looking like that. It was like scruffy looking. I don't even think he really had too much hair on his face. Matter of fact, he kind of sort of looked like Dame Dash. He looked like one of them guys, okay? And he came in a room, and in a library computer room, and he was like something weird going on. Like, y'all come take a look at this. Come take a look at this. So people started standing up, and I was like, wait, hold on, y'all. Like, chill. Like, let me see what's going on. I walked out the room, and all I could see was like, I'm looking at his face. It was like a freaking video game. Like, if you play a video game, like say Call of Duty, and then like the person in front of you looks back and be like, hey, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, we gotta go that way, we gotta go to the east side, go to the west side. Like the person in front of you, like looking back at you, telling you, what to do or what's going on. Like that's what I just seen him. That's what I was looking at his face, and that's how I'm able to describe his face, because he was looking back at me and was talking to me like, look at the doors, look at the doors. So, I finished looking at him, and then so I started looking at the doors, which was right in front of us, and the doors was chained up. It was like four different sections. It was like double doors. If y'all ever go to like a school, well, I don't know how other schools is across the country, but I know here at the schools I went to, and most of it in Maryland, they have like the double doors. So it's like, that dividing part, in the middle. But if you want to close up doors and lock it, I guess you could put chains on the doors. I don't know. But it was like different sections. But mind you, this whole wall was glass. So the change, it was doors. You can see like doors out of the glass. So the doors was glass as well. So it was like glass on the wall. But it was doors that was glass also, if that makes sense. But anyways, the glass doors was chained up, was chained closed. So it was like three or four different sections of doors on the same wall being chained up. Okay. So by this time, I'm like, what in the heck? Like, why is he chained on these doors? And it was the thick chains on the doors, like the movie Lean on Me, how Clark was, how he chained up them doors, like that's how it was, but it was glass doors, okay. So and then by this time people started coming out of the room, started coming out of the computer room, and was looking like, oh my goodness, what's going on? I felt like the people was like getting a little panicky, like, why is this thing chained up? And then so here that same guy, he was like, y'all don't smell that gasoline? Y'all smell the gasoline? So then that's when a lot of people's like, oh my goodness, gasoline, gasoline, gasoline. The guy was like, gasoline. So I honestly did not smell any gasoline throughout this whole dream. I did not smell no gasoline. But I guess it was there because people was like, oh my goodness, gasoline. And the guy said it like gasoline. So then people was like, oh my goodness, we're going to burn, we're going to burn. So then people started coming from the library slash computer room, and then people started getting. I remember two boys where they was hitting the glass doors with hammers. Someone was trying to break the glass with chairs, and mind you, it's a whole wall of glass. So you really didn't have to focus on the door. Just pick a section and just start banging. So I seen people banging using chairs, using tables, trying to break the glass doors or the glass wall, itself. And then these two boys was fighting over the hammer. I don't know where the hammer came from, but it was like a hammer. And then, like, the dude or the boy who had the hammer was banging on the glass, and it wasn't even shattering. It was like the strong ass glass, okay? It wasn't even shattering, and then make a little, like, you bang on the glass, and then a circle come out, and it's like a spider web kind of thing. So I guess that gave everybody some hope. And then people was trying to fight over the hammer, like, give me the hammer, I'll do it. You ain't doing hard enough. So they started fighting over the freaking hammer. I'm like, what the heck? Like somebody just banged. Somebody just freaking banged, on this glass. They crack it. So then I'm like, and I'm still not smelling gasoline. By this time, the guy done disappeared. I don't know where he went to. The guy with the white t-shirt on, with blue jeans, with the black and white scruffy face hair. He gone. I don't know. I ain't seen him no more during this time. So then I'm like looking up. So I look further down the glass wall, and I seen a single door, like one of them push doors that was just by itself. It wasn't connected to like the double doors, how it was chained up. It was just a single door all the way down at the end of this wall. So I'm like, let me walk over there and see if there's a chain on that door. And there was not a chain on that door. So I'm like, oh. So I went over there and I pushed it open, and I'm like, come on, y'all. And I'm yelling at the people that's inside, like, come on, this door's open. Come on, come out, come out. We can leave out this way. Why ain't nobody was moving? Everybody was so focused on trying to bang through the glass wall or whatever. And I'm like, come on, the door is open. Ain't nobody paying me no attention. So then it's like a couple of people was like, close the door. You can't let him in. You can't let him in. Close the door. And mind you, I still got the door open. Like I pushed the door open, waiting for people to come out, to come and follow me. Sarah was like, you gotta close the door. This is the people that's inside. You can't let them in. You gotta close the door. Don't let them in. Don't let them in. I'm like, what are you talking about? Don't let who in? They was like, come on, they coming. You can't invite them in. You can't invite them in. I'm like, invite who in? So then I stopped looking at them talking to me, and I looked outside. Mind you, it's still glass. The whole wall is glass. And I seen these little people. They had backpacks on, and they look like little kids. And they were standing underneath. They was waddling. It was weird, like how they was walking. They was walking two by twos. So I'm gonna say it was like 10 of them, little people, and I'm thinking they little kids. Okay, so they outside, and you know how like if it's raining or even if it's not raining, it's like a built-in. I think Vesta view is called, like one of them overheads. You outside, but it's like a shield, a shelter over top of you, like that's outside. You can walk underneath of, if it's raining or whatever, like most schools have in front of them. Well, I ain't gonna say, well, some schools have in front of them that little partition part. I don't know what it's called. But, anyways, so they was walking two by twos, and they was coming towards, the doors, especially where I was at. But they was walking two by twos, and they was waddling. You know how a little heavy people, or even the short people, and I'm saying this respectfully, like the midgets, the short people, how sometimes when they walk they lean to the side, so it's like right left, and then they like dipping when they walk to the side or whatever. Like a little heavy people, obese people, they do like the same thing, like walk to the side. Well, I guess I was probably walking like, well, was I walking like that when I was pregnant? You waddle. Yeah, I guess like a waddle kind of walk. They was walking two by twos. Oh goodness, here my daughter. couldn't even finish this story. But they was walking 2 by 2s. So yeah, go get that out. You got the green ball. Go get that out. Hmm. And so they was walking 2 by 2s. So then they started coming closer to the door. So the people inside was like, you can't let him in, don't invite him in, don't invite him in. So I'm like, what the heck? So I seen them waddling and they was like getting closer, like little ants, like just going 2 by 2, walking, dun 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 dun. So I closed the door and I'm like, what in the world was going on? So then people started going back inside the computer room, the living room. I said the living room. Goodness, that's how I want my daughter to go into the living room. They started walking inside the computer room or the library, okay? So we get back inside there and they was like, no, you don't supposed to invite them in. I'm looking like they're kids. So all I know, I come back inside the computer room. It's this blue tape. It's outlined in the shape of a rectangle. In the shape of a rectangle, it's on the floor. Blue tape, like masking tape or whatever. And then so somehow the little people got inside the blue tape. It's on the floor. So it was like, hey, stay inside the blue tape or whatever. So they looked like they were just like robots. They ain't had no emotion to them or anything. These are the little people that came in. So people was like, yeah, stay inside the blue tape tent, stay inside the blue tape. And I'm looking confused, like, why y'all telling these little people, these kids to stay inside the blue tape? So, and I'm not really looking at them like that, the kids like that, the little people. So when I walked over there to them and the blue tape was like near the front door, like near the bar stool table where I was sitting at first, it was like near that area on the floor. So they fit inside the blue tape, the nice size rectangle, 2 by 2s, like standing 2 by 2s, like they was conjoined at the hip. Okay. So so I got closer to them and I was looking at them and then their face looked different. They didn't look human. I can't even explain how their face looked. It was like a blur, but it wasn't a face. I don't even think they had a face. I don't know. But I know they just look a little off. So I'm looking closely at them and them backpacks that they had on was not backpack. Well, they was backpacks, but they had dynamite in them. Dynamite in the backpacks, okay? The explosive in the backpacks. So I'm like, what in the heck? So then something had happened. Like, I don't know that, like, somebody was trying to bang through the library door or something, or window. But a big bang happened, like boom, like something. And then two groups, so it was four little people, mind you, they conjoined at the hip. So it was two groups, two sets, I should say. They broke off from the rectangle. They came out from the rectangle, like maybe the third people and the seventh group, broke off. I don't know, from the no, so that means there was five. So maybe like the second, not the first set of people of the doubles, but the second one, maybe the fourth one. So it wasn't the last and it wasn't the first. It was like the groups in the middle. Two of them broke off, and then two, mind you, they in sets. One group went one way, and the other one went another way. So mind you, they conjoined at the hip, so they just walking. Two people went this way, two other little kids or little people went the other way inside the room, inside the library slash computer room. So um, and then they got to a certain point and then they broke off. So then they became one. So now it's four separate little people, four separate beings with dynamite on their backpack, like just inside the room. So everybody was like, oh my goodness. And then at that point, I woke up. I woke up. So I don't know. But I woke up. So I'm like, what to do? Like, Is something going to happen at a school, at a in a computer room, in a library, somewhere with glass walls, some blue tape, little people, dynamite, like gasoline. Mind you, I didn't smell any gasoline, but somebody was like, it's gasoline, like chains on the doors. People like, is something going to happen where people going to get trapped inside with chains on the doors. Like somebody chained up the door and it's like a fire. But I don't know. So that's all. Yeah, that's all.